Good morning, guys. Hello, hello, hello. We will start in 8 minutes, all right? Let's like up the stream, get questions and tickers in, and I'll see you shortly. Good morning, guys. Hello, hello, hello. What up, everybody? We are going to start in 4 minutes. I see quite a few people in here. Just like up the stream so long. We've only got 5 likes. We've got 50 people in here. I know we can like it up a little more. Yes, get some questions and takes in. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Good morning, everybody. What up? Hello, hello, hello. Let me change my screen. Cool. Okay, we got a lot of questions in. Keep them coming. Please, 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 please. Do not spam. I will get through everyone's questions, all right? So just bear with me. There's a lot of questions, so be patient. Otherwise, I'm just going to ignore it, all right? I'm going to repost this link so we can get everyone in here again. And then we will start, all right? Live trading on YouTube now. All right, everybody have a good long weekend. I'm sure they did. Okay, SBET Discord made absolute killing. Made 20 years worth of Discord payments on this. And called it under 10 for you guys. I even set it for you, clear as day. I don't know what else I need to do. Maybe I need to fly to your house and enter the trade for you. I literally said 1 hour ago, and I said, SBET is next to go. So if you listened, you would have been up 270+% right over there, which was unbelievable. Well done. Congrats, insane. Jesus, SBET. Well done, Totes. Well done, well done, well done. Why IBO? Okay, so let's see if we have any likes. Okay, well, we have no likes, so we need people to start liking up the stream. Please like up the stream because that is all you can do. It costs you $0 to do it. I'm literally giving you free plays, free education, and literally making you money for absolutely $0. So all you have to do is like it up, and that is your fee. All right. Why IBO? My question is, why are you watching this play? There is no volume on this. Weibo, this needs volume. Nothing on this. Absolutely nothing on Weibo unless it breaks 172. Weibo, I was excited about my measly JFR. Yeah, that was unbelievable. Honestly, it was. FAAS, this was an insane move. 155, 195 are your next key levels. Right now it's pulling back. I wouldn't be entering this. Maybe you could take a risky entry above 124 if you want to. Discord members, you can apply the candlestick strategy on this to take this trade. NVTS, what's happening with NVTS? NVTS up 3%, going down. MVTS, nothing exciting going on here. It is not an uptrend. It's not in a downtrend. It's literally just ranging. So what I'm going to do is just mark this range like that. So for me, I'm not touching something when it's trading in a range like this. I would simply just maybe, let's go do a little higher risk trade. Maybe above like 525 would be good for entries. Anything below, don't care. So MVTS entries only are only above 525. All right, if it's below 525, you know you cannot enter the trade. Hollow coming back. Yes, right. Hollow, is it going to reverse? Doesn't look good right now. Popped and now it's down. I'm going to put this support level here. See this? 613. I'm going to just move it down to $6 psychological level. See what it can do here, but I don't know if it runs or not. I personally wouldn't focus on this. I'd focus on something that is actually in an uptrend, and that is going to give you much higher percentage. Is it still valid to invest in SBET? If you want to invest in SBET, that is called gambling. If you like to gamble, then you can take it. If not, leave it. That is my honest opinion. Learn technicals on how to trade this. High risk trades are very much in this range right here. I personally would not touch this at all, but it's up to you. Up 270% right now. Way too volatile for me. If you're in the Discord, you know how to trade this, and I will tell you it. It is the candlestick strategy. If you guys on Twitter do not know what that is, join the Discord. The whole seminar is on there. I explain it in thorough detail for you to understand how to use the strategy so you can trade it and use it to your advantage and make money. Yes, it is. Hollow is the worst stock ever. You are correct. I also stepped on similar. Yeah, it was insane. SBET was absolutely insane. I thought it was a glitch on my phone, to be honest. Pmax down 16%. Personally, nothing for me on this. If I had to enter, maybe above this resistance here, 5567. Pmax entries only above 0.5567. Why above this level and not now? Because it has not looked like it is going to reverse yet. Right? Maybe support here, pushing up, break above here, you have clean range the upside. Enter here, you have resistance here and here. Close above here, you have range all the way to 0.74. Personally, would not touch it though. Hi, what up? What up, what up, what up? NVTS, same thing with that. 525 is only your entry point. Anything below, do not touch it, please, because that is not a good way to trade. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Toads. You are correct. HSAI, nothing on this. I'm going to just move this level to here. What is this? You have 2233. That's your new resistance level. At the moment, there's nothing exciting going on with this. It's pretty much just ranging and rejecting this resistance, which indicates that this is a strong area of resistance, which means you should not touch it. Maybe if it closes above entries above 2233, I would not touch it now. I don't know how to trade something when it's below view up like that. QSI, very bullish setup. That whole sector setup, very, very bullish. I'm in all of them long term. I've loaded the boat with all of them. I like them all. They are great, great stocks. Whatever you decide, have a stop loss and a target in mind, and that is all I can tell you. 225, 275 is your next key levels. Yes, Fig, we killed it this morning. Discord made an absolute killing. Paid for 500 years. CETY, look at this chart and you tell me. All I'm going to do is skip it, and maybe that will give you your answer. RGTI. RGTI. Yes, I'm also in RGTI. I like this play. Gave it to you here, literally over here. I gave it to you $13. I gave it to you $12, and now it's at $15. Pushing up, very, very bullish. Looks great. Expecting continuation to the upside. Looks great, looks great, looks great. $16 is your next resistance, like this. So we can put it like that. See this? $16 resistance here, then you have $17.50 and then $19.10. These are your next key levels for RGTI. Ideally, you would like a pullback to this like $14 because it does need a pullback at some point since it's in a strong bullish trend. For me, I like to play the pullback to look for possible entries. I don't like to buy when it's right at the highest point because that's chasing, FOMOing, and that's when you usually catch the top and it comes straight back down. RGTI, looking for pullbacks, pullback to $14. Overall markets up, SPY's up, IWM's up, Tesla and PLTR up. They're also coming down a little bit, but they are still green overall. Zena, what's happening with Zena? Zena, 5%, 275 is your resistance. Trying to break this level here to... There's a lot of noise around this level, maybe 275. I would watch this 275 level because we're getting a lot of rejection around here. If you see the rejection are the strong top wicks, 1, 2, and then you can do 3 here. So 275 break, you need to close above that. Ideally on the 5-minute would be good. Needs to close above 275. But yeah, you can keep it on watch if you want to. For me, I'm not really too interested right now yet. What is going on with iron? Iron, there is nothing going on with this. It is going down, is what I can tell you. We have a downtrend like that. There is not much volume at the moment, so yeah, at the moment it's just in a downtrend. Maybe you can put a possible bullish pennant like this. For me, you need more price action, meaning it needs to come down to here and then up and here to like form it properly. Technically, this isn't correct because you need more touches, but this is what you can have. So iron, possible bullish pennant. I'm assuming you don't even know what that is. If you don't, I will explain it to you and I will tell you it's a bullish continuation pattern, meaning you expect price to continue to go up. Why? Because it's bullish. Look at the left side of the chart. Up, up. JPR took a dump. Yes. LTRY, yes, it is going. I see it. I see it. I see it. I would take entries above to $10. I would take impulse buys above 210. You have resistance there and there. Possible double top. Breaks 210. Looks good for entries. Entries above 210. If you enter above 210, make sure to have a stop loss. I don't need to tell you that, but for those who don't understand, you need to do it. Even though I tell you, people still don't do it. The least I can do is at least give you some kind of information, because some people are stupid and they don't like to use a stop loss, and they like to just hodl and hold on for dear life and expect the stock to go 5 million% in the direction, and that they will always catch the bottom and it will go up. 99% of traders will fail like that, and that's why everyone pretty much quits when it doesn't go their way, because they are just jumping into random bullshit trades. Right, here we go. This is bullish ASST. We need it to break its own high. I would say ideally above $13. Ascending triangle. This is a bullish continuation pattern, the same as a bullish pennant. QBTS breaking above VWAP. Yes, I'm pretty sure all the Q stocks are pretty much going up. Yep. Here are your levels for this. I'm also in this trade. I'm also in RR. I'm in pretty much every single long-term Q stock. Been banging about in the Discord about 500 times a day. Every day I say that I like the Q stocks long-term, long-term, long-term. SOUN I like BBAI, all of them. I like them all. Another ascending triangle setting up here, which is good. $20.30. This is another bullish chart pattern. Majority of them will be having bullish chart patterns because they are all starting to reverse, or they are all starting to push to the upside on these charts. But this looks like a very nice chart right now. Another ascending triangle. This is very, very bullish. This is good to see. Guys, here is the Discord link, all right? Pre-market and intraday alerts are given on there or inside the WAP. Sorry, on your Discord, you click on the WAP link, 1 or 3 months here, decide what you want to do, and then we do live trading every day, stop loss entry targets, swing trades, option alerts, and all that stuff as well. So there's a lot of stuff there for everyone. And also you have the seminars as well, which are going over basic support and resistance, how I find my charts, how I draw my charts, and then also the strategies that I use. SMCI needs to close above $46. For me, I don't like to trade something that is below a resistance here and that is in a downtrend. Maybe above $46, maybe you want to enter now. For me, I would only look for entries above 46. What up, Tana? What up, my friend? Works is coming down. I would only take impulse buys above 0.8802. The reason is if you break above here, it shows that there is a lot of demand. Buys are in control. There's a high volume and that it is bullish. Right now, it is just ranging. You don't want to be trading inside this range. Let it do its thing. And I think it's also, yeah, below VWAP as well. So nothing on this. I held nice on that one. JTAI, nothing on this. This is usually a pump and dump. If we look at the previous chart, we can see that it is because we notice it by previous price action. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. I personally would avoid this play. I'm not interested in a trade like this. For you, it is up to you what you decide, but I don't think this has any potential. I want to ask you about works and when to buy. What is the target? You can decide where your target is. I aim for 5%. 5% from my entry. So if I entered right now, all I do is measure 5%. So if I enter here, where's 5%? Very nice, fantastic, easy trade. Here's my 5% target. What is my stop loss? It would be 5% as well. That means I have a 1-to-1 risk to reward. And that means if I put $100, I'm willing to lose $100 to make $100. And that's how you trade. there we go. So entry now, target here, stop loss there. That's how I do it. I day trade. I don't hold for long-term trades unless I'm holding. I don't trade these long-term. These are day trade setups. What's a good hold for LTRY? I don't know. I don't hold for those levels, unfortunately. I just aim for 5%. If it keeps going up, then I'm very happy, and I will scale out whenever I am happy, and I take my profits. I'm very bad at scaling out. It's one of my biggest trading issues, but I'm getting better, and yeah, that's all I can really tell you. But my goal is to make green on the trade. I'd rather make $1 than lose 5% on my trade. MBIO has 0 volume on this. Don't see any potential on it. Don't know what's going on with it. No news, nothing on it that I see. Not sure what you're looking at on this, but maybe above 132. Entries could only be above 132, possibly. Devs is another pump and dump stock. Personally, would just leave it. Isn't the stock like 68 cents? Oh no, I'm thinking about another stock. But yeah, the stock, it's okay. I mean, maybe if you want to take an entry, you could take it above here, which is the high of Friday. So you could possibly look for impulse buys above there. So impulse buys above 0.7228. Because we know that if it has volume like this and it breaks the previous high, that there's a high probability to go up. However, just keep in mind that there is a resistance level probably around here. Right, if we want to be exact, we can put this 0.8 level, which is a psychological area of resistance. So for me, I would focus on getting a candle to close above this level rather than trying to take it above 7228. NXPL, what up? Right, how many likes can we get in the stream? Because we haven't got many, I know that. Come on guys, we can get way more likes. We can get way more likes. It is absolutely essential that you like up the stream. I'm going to repost this on Twitter so we can get more people in here. Live trading on YouTube now. Everybody join up. Everybody get in, get in, get in, get in. There you go. Everyone go and retweet the link. Repost, repost. Yeah, devs not really my style. I gave you the setup here. Watch maybe above 7228, or you can just wait for 80 cents on that. Watch 1 minute and strike. Oof, 1 minute. Now, LT has been pumped by a guy on TikTok. Interesting, but it's been moving for a while. LTRY. I don't know if he's been pumping it since here, but I mean, he's been pretty steady, to be honest. I don't know anything about the stock, but thank you for letting me know. Probably will just avoid it. Let me just remove off my watch list for now then. Thank you. SPEC cup and handle, 910 to go in this. Just trying to read the chart. SPEC cup and handle. I don't use this. Don't know what time frame. Possibly, yeah, but for me, I would just draw something simple like this as a downtrend. Candle close above the downtrend, maybe possible entries. That's how I would trade it. Needs to close above downtrend for entries. This is SBET. It is $22, so I definitely will not be touching this today. I don't trade stocks over $10 just because it usually takes a longer time to get into to hit my target or stop loss. I'm still loving Weeble. Yeah, Weeble's good. How's it looking now? I am down on this position though. This is I have this long term as well, but I am down on it. I average down, but I still like the play. I'm still bullish on it, but we will see what happens because overall, I like the company and that's why I've invested in it. Not because of any news coming up or earnings, simply just because I like the company. That is it. Entries above 1350. All right, 1350 and above could be good for reload. NUKK, be careful with this one. I think this always gets pumped. I would personally just avoid this. Oh no, this is a nuclear stock. It might be, yeah, just be careful with this. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it might be. Maybe it's a falling wedge setting up here, which is a bullish reversal pattern, which indicates that price might reverse over here. So we have this as a demand zone and a falling wedge, two indications of the price going to the upside. But in order for this to respect these technicals that I've drawn, it needs volume. Falling wedge plus demand zone. Yes, guys, here's the link. All right. Someone just asked again. Here is the Discord link. Click on that. 1 or 3 month tier. You decide. And live trading will be starting in 30 minutes at open. I do an hour. Hassie does an hour. All the alerts, entry, stop loss, target, all the fun things that people love because they're lazy. But if you want to learn how to trade, the Discord is definitely for you. But if you want the alerts, we do offer it, but it's not our main focus, right? We give maybe 4 or 5 alerts a day, right? Three each, I would say. But we focus on quality of quantity. Out of maybe the 6 that we give, I would say 5 out of 6 hit. Yeah, that's really it, to be honest. I want you, yes, have a great day. You too, my friend. You too. QBTS, what's happening? Yeah, this is good. QBTS is good. I like this. Bullish, bullish, bullish. What Dodge Bar works, when to buy and what is the target? Okay, Mr. AA1914, my brother, please listen up very, very clearly. Listen. If you want to know what your stop loss and target is, you need to understand a risk management plan. I'm going to give you a very simple one. Take your phone out, save this, record this, whatever you need to do. Please listen to this, okay? This is something basic and simple you can do. You can use it. You can teach your baby. You can teach your cat or your dog, okay? Listen, you can have a 5% target from your entry and a 5% stop loss. Always use a stop loss. Cut your loss at maximum 5%. Focus on cutting your loss. And then whenever you're happy, take profits whenever you're happy. I aim for 5% from my entry, and that is all I do. That is it every single day. The same thing over and over and over again. I do not hold long term. I do not hold for 500%, 1,000,000%. I do not trade like that. I'm realistic. I've been doing this for a while. I've understood what works for me, and I try and teach people what works for me because I know it works. But if people want to go against me and try and use a 500% target or whatever, they can do whatever they please, and when they lose, it's not my fault, it's theirs. All right? So wherever you enter, you can enter wherever you like. You can enter wherever you want to enter. As I mentioned, I would not take a trade unless it gets above 0.8802. Screenshot this chart. You can put it as your wallpaper, remove your wife or your cat, and then you can just enter when it breaks this. When it breaks this, you can have 5% target and a 5% stop loss. Hope that helps. No problem. Yes, everybody like up the stream. Like it up. Extremely important to like it up. Because otherwise, I'm not going to do any more of these lives because I'm wasting my time. I do this for free for everyone, but if people aren't going to give me any, at least a like, right? At least shows that you're engaged, right? That's all I care about. If you're engaged with it, that's fine. But if you're not going to like it or anything, then it just shows me no one's listening or watching. And then I can just go and do some other things. OCGN is bullish setup. Looks good. Up 10% today. Did this have earnings or anything? But it looks great. I like it. I like it. I like it. Guys, like up the stream, not in the chat box. Like in the chat box does nothing. SBET is right here. Here's SBET. As I mentioned, you need a candle body to close above. Here's your candle body. If it closes above that, you can take the trade. If it doesn't and it rejects like it has 1, 2, 3, 4 times, you cannot take the trade. Candle body close above, then you can take the trade if you want to. Make sure to have a stop loss and a target. BLMZ, I know there's a lot of pumpers in this play. I don't know why everyone's bag holding this play. It is in demand zone. There's a possible reversal. If you do enter, maybe it's a good entry here, but make sure to have a stop loss. That's your most important thing. AMC is bullish. It's broken out of ascending triangle. Here are your next levels: 350, 375. I'm pretty sure I have it. There you go. Looks good. Maybe pull back to $3 would be good entries. CPSH, what's happening here? CPSH entries above 294. I would not take any entries now. Too much resistance right now. Entries above 294. Guys, I put my thing on verified for my messages. So if you want to ask me a question or anything, all you have to do is simply just tag me and write, can you chart this, whatever, and what, so forth. SBS, BLMZ, MC, CBS, PMAX. I've already done PMAX, nothing on PMAX. PMAX entries can be above 5, 5, 6, 7. If you enter here, I can't really help you. I've just tried to explain and told you that above here is good entry because you have resistance here, here, and here. You don't want to buy into resistance that's extremely high risk. How do you develop your strategy? By spending 24 hours on my screen every day. Understanding how to read candles, understanding support and resistance, understanding how to trade these top movers and their price action, because a lot of times they do trade the same way. They run up, they come down, and you got to catch reversals, understanding reversal patterns, reading the candlesticks, understanding what these wicks mean, and also just finding good areas of support and what other reversal indicators you can look for. VWAP system is just something I learned over time, to be honest. Just didn't realize when I was looking at it when I had it on that it was just sharing, that it was just rejecting or respecting that. What time do you usually start pre-market? I trade like 7 a.m., but I share setups from 4 a.m. As soon as pre-market opens, I share setups in the Discord. I'm on from pre-market open all the way till 3 hours after open. So I'm on till 4 a.m. Eastern till 12 or 11:30 a.m. EST. Then I go to bed because I live in Dubai. I find the pivot points help me. Yeah, I don't use any of that stuff. I just stick with my strategy and I just keep it very simple. I don't use Bollinger Bands and all that stuff. AA1914, I'm going to just remove you from this because you've spammed it. You are in timeout for 24 hours. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. NNE, I think a couple of Discord members are in this play. Big rejection here, it's down 7%. I like this above $40. Maybe this will be a good loading zone in this demand zone, like range right here. You see this whole range where it's been respecting. So I think that this will be a good level for entries. See this over here? Demand zone. So yeah, heading to demand zone. All right. Thanks to Current Media Stock Loan. No problem. Would it be good to buy full warrants? Up to you. I don't know. I just trade long term for it, to be honest. Why is GXAI not rising? I have no idea. I don't know anything about the company. I have no idea. For it to rise, it needs volume. At the moment, there is no one buying the stock, probably because it's a load of trash. That is why. Maybe you can take some above 150 because that's a psychological level. If it breaks this with volume, there's a high probability it'll continue to go up. But right now is a very, 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 I'll emphasize even more, very, very, very bad time to buy because it can reject and come straight down. All right, so you can wait for 150. Entries are only above 150. All right, gonna go through a couple more questions and I'm gonna head into Discord. His cat and his wife, yes. What is your percentage on your portfolio each trade? Like max 25% of my account per trade. I aim for 1-2% on my account a day. Smaller accounts, I trade more aggressive. Larger account, I trade less aggressive, or I just use less trade size. Like if I have a small account, I'll probably use like 40-50% of my account for a trade. Game is broken out of this level. Game is looking very good. Let me look at the daily. This is looking extremely bullish. I think that if this breaks this level, it's going to pretty much run pretty hard. This 34.40 level is big to watch. Right now it looks very bullish. I would definitely play the momentum on this. If this breaks 34.40, can run hard. Keep a damn stop loss. All right. How about Trump meme coin? Don't think I have it on here. I have to use. Oh no, they have it on here. Trump meme coin, nothing on this. Nothing on this. I don't know. These only move with him speaking and talking shit, to be honest. Nothing on it right now. Maybe above here, 13, 15. If this is even the crypto play. I think it is. Red Charles like 8 hours a day. Yeah. You have to do it. That's the way to do it. Time. Entries only above 124 on this play. Do not try and enter now on this. Nvidia, right, gonna do last 2 plays here and then I'll be done. Nvidia have earnings tomorrow, right? Nvidia respected this 130 level very well. Gonna be giving option setups on this. I like this really above this 137. Above 137 looks great. Lays entries above $4 only. Lays entries are only above 140. Sorry, above $4. What am I on about? Sorry. ASST breakout. Whoosh. I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. Do you provide one view on sport? We're on pretty much 24/7 in the Discord. So any questions you have, we're active answering any questions you guys have. The one-on-one support, we don't have a one-on-one support specifically, but we do pretty much do it because if you ask a question, we're here to help and not. Oh, just dropped an offering on those things. But maybe in the future, I'll do a one-on-one offering. I don't know how much I'll charge, but it definitely will be a lot of money. Yeah. Don't know. They dropped an offering. ASST dropped an offering. All right. Oclo, thank you. Cool. Gonna do Oclo, then I'm done. Oclo is literally at resistance. $50 is a huge level here. Just be very careful. Be very careful on this because it can reject pretty hard. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head into Discord now. Here is the link if you want to join. Live training will start at open in 30 minutes.